Hello everyone and welcome to the campus of Auburn High School, where I'm joined by my coach Charlie McGowan, and we have a big home opener matchup between the Auburn High Tigers and the Enterprise Wildcats. This should be a good one as the Tigers look to improve to 6-2 on the season, while Enterprise is trying to pull off a big road win against the Tigers. And the Tigers are coming into this season with a new head coach, Coach Brian Wheatley. And Charlie, you have a little information on this new head coach that we got here.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of hype around this Auburn High volleyball team. Like you said, highlighted by that new head coach, Brian Wheatley, from Venice High School down in Florida. He was a 6-time state champion, 13 Final Fours, and out of 30 years he was there, he made 29 playoff appearances.
Jeez.
His overall record, 721 and 203. That is right around 80% win.
That's very good, especially, we had Coach Carter last year as the volleyball coach, now head baseball coach for the Tigers, and Coach Wheatley looks like a good coach already, starting off 5-2 this season after a big tournament. And the Tigers are actually number 3 in the state, and these Enterprise Wildcats are actually number 5 in the state, but they did lose their last matchup. So big matchup here for the Tigers at home opener matchup. Like we said, we are just about 3 minutes away from first serve here with the Wildcats and the Tigers. And don't go away, we have more when you come back.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Auburn High School for tonight's matchup with Enterprise Wildcats versus your Auburn Tigers. At this time, we ask you to please rise, remove your hats, and honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Now for our visitors. Number 2, Lauren King. Number 3, Carson Hand. Number 4, Hayden Kill. Number 5, Morgan Williams. Number 6, Reagan Meeks. Number 7, Hannah Napoli. Number 8, Virginia Townsend. Number 10, Abigail Williams. Number 11, Monica Howard. Number 16, Hayden Cruz. Number 20, Jade Britton. And number 22, Ella Blackstock. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for your Auburn Tigers varsity volleyball. Number 1, Campbell Faulkner. Number 2, Zoe Stein. Number 3, Eliza Hill. Number 4, Hope Richard. Number 5, Harper Gamble. Number 6, Anders. Ladies and gentlemen, when Auburn High scores a point, I'm going to say point. I want you to say Auburn, point, 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 point. Let's go, Tigers.
And we are back just about ready for this big matchup between the Auburn High Tigers and the Enterprise Wildcats after, an honorary serve from Mayor Ron Anders. And,
Yeah, that was a good one.
big matchup already. Coach Wheatley getting this crowd pumped up for a big matchup between these two. So, I mean, this is the most hype I've seen around a volleyball team in recent years for Auburn High. So, I'm excited to see what Wheatley's got in store.
Yeah, I am too. You can see the environment is just getting just crazy in there. They call it the Tiger Cage over where the students are on the right side, and I'm just as excited as everyone else seems to be in there.
Yeah, I mean, you see in the Tiger Cage, you got some of the Auburn High football players. Football game this Friday versus Vestavia Hills. Actually, check that out on AHS Mass Media, and we're excited for that matchup here. But volleyball, it's a very exciting sport. Especially with Wheatley as head coach, and we're just about underway here in this big matchup between number 4 and number 5.
Looks like we're about to get going.
They're just getting a few stretches in before this game starts. Looks like Auburn's going to take the first serve here. Zoe Stowe going to take the first serve. Stowe with the serve here. Ooh, good score there. The Tigers opened it up early. Yeah, opened it up early in this big game. In the crowd, I mean, a lot of people here tonight.
Electric. Interesting white-on-white matchup.
I know.
Tonight.
I mean, it's really hard to tell which team's which, but.
I think there's a net for that.
Yep. Enterprise now trying to get their first points of this game. And out of bounds there, so the Tigers are going to get an early 2-0 advantage here. And, good start for Auburn already.
Yeah, it looks like Stowe's serves are a little too much to handle for this Enterprise Wildcat team.
Yeah, and, like I said, already starting the season 5-2. The Tigers are locked in already. Looks like Stowe's going to try to command her team here. Enterprise trying to get their first points of this matchup here. Tigers going to...
The Etheridge is a dump.
Yeah, Etheridge, last year, one of the most improved players on this team, especially you saw last season. Etheridge had a very good season for the Tigers, and just, as you saw right there, just a little overshot, and looks like Enterprise is going to get their first points of this game. So that's 2-1 now, Tigers up versus the Wildcats. Now the serve. And that's going to be Tigers' point. Just a little over serve there by the Wildcats. So Tigers are up 3-1 now.
It looks like Eliza Hill taking the serve now.
Yeah, a lot of young talent on this team here. You got 2 10th graders on this team, and you got a lot of 11th graders. A lot of the sophomores from last year, become juniors this year. A lot more experience on this team. So Tigers are having a lot more depth here, and the age is getting up there. So the Tigers look like they could possibly have maybe a deep run to state this year if they can, you know, keep it up. And like you said in pregame, Wheatley has a heck of a record there, 80% win percentage there for Wheatley. So and he's already looking like this home opener. It's looking like the fans are already showing their support for Coach Wheatley.
Nice dig by Stowe.
A little miss there by, looked like that was Campbell Fettner. Stowe there again with a dig.
Tigers keep it alive.
Tigers still trying to keep it alive. Campbell Fettner with a hit. Ooh, nice, but Enterprise is going to score. That was a great little sequence of
really good rally.
Yeah, sequence of some digs and stuff in there, but the Wildcats end up getting the point. So 3-3 now. And you know the way volleyball works, I think it's first to 21 wins the set. So now Stowe there with the dig. Looks like it might be I think it's the Enterprise. Yeah, Enterprise point after looks like it might have been a net violation there. Maybe someone touched the net for Auburn. No point for Enterprise though. Enterprise taking the serve here. Tiger's gonna try to make it. Oh no, Enterprise did get the point, just a late score there, but Tiger's gonna try to score and tie this one up. Good dig there, but a little too high. You know, sometimes you wonder if it's ever gonna hit the rafters there.
Wow, what a block from Enterprise.
Big block there from Enterprise, and Tigers are now down 5-3, so looks like the Tigers, you know, starting off a little slow here in this first set.
Yeah, that was Morgan Williams for Enterprise, committed to Purdue to play volleyball collegiately.
Yeah, we know the Big Ten has a history of having some good volleyball teams. You know, you got Wisconsin and, you know, Nebraska making the volleyball sport very good in the Big Ten.
That was beautifully done by Auburn with that dump.
Yeah, Auburn there with a big dump there, and now 5-4. Tigers gonna take the serve here.
Nice dig from Enterprise.
Yeah,
There's
I mean,
Williams again.
Looks like to me Enterprise has some decent height there in the front. So I mean, if Enterprise can continue big block right there, but that one was out of bounds. That was a good block there, but just a little out of bounds. So Tigers are gonna get the point to tie it up here, 5-5.
Yeah, you were talking about height earlier for Enterprise. Williams is standing at 6'2", right there at the front lines for Enterprise.
Yeah, you're gonna need that, especially in sport of volleyball. You know, you have Auburn volleyball around at the university, and you know they have some tall girls as well, like 6'6" and 6'5". So gotta have them in this sport. Looks like the Tigers are gonna get a point there after Stowe almost hit it, but then she ended up just dodging it there. So the Tigers are gonna get a point and now go up 6-5 here early in this first set. I mean, so far the Tigers look like they're very excited with this atmosphere. You know, I would be too, especially with the stadium almost, or with the arena almost sold out here tonight. So, just a good hit there. Nothing you can do about that. Almost blocked it, but looks like the Tigers are gonna, you know, pay for that with giving up a point there. So 6-6 now in this first set.
Here is Williams on the serve.
Williams with the serve. Just over the head of Stowe, and it looks like the Tigers are going to get a point.
Yeah, she ducked for that one. Nice dodge, playing dodgeball here.
Yeah, basically that's already 2 dodges for Stowe, and Stowe's going to come out of the game for a little bit now.
Serving for Auburn, number 17,
Now the serve here for the Tigers. Tigers going to serve it. Good dig there. Oh, good block. Almost got it over the net there. Another good block by Enterprise. Enterprise is just, you know, they've 3 blocks already for the Wildcats, and I mean that might be something to highlight tonight if the Wildcats can keep that up here. They might be able to have a chance to win this one.
Yeah, that height in the front there for Enterprise is doing some work here early, keeping them in it, keeping it knotted up at 7.
Now the Wildcats serve it. Another good block by the Wildcats. They're just like, seems like Tigers can't get it over that net right now. That might be something to look at. It's Enterprise height advantage. This could possibly be very big.
Wow, Stowe with a crazy pancake.
Yeah, and then Face in there with a big, big save.
This is a crazy rally.
Almost a block there by the Tigers. Faison with a good hit there by Faison. Just made 2 defenders hit it there. And now the Tigers are up 8-7. That was a big sequence of events right there for the Tigers. Now coming in, Dickinson. Gonna serve it here.
Yeah, that environment is definitely to the advantage of Auburn so far. It's very electric.
Dickinson with the serve. Just over the head of the Wildcats there, and that's going to be a point for the Wildcats. Not what you want to see. That's already twice that the Tigers have overserved the ball. You can't do that early in this matchup. I'm sure Coach Wheatley will pull them together after this set and kind of talk about some of those issues. Stowe there with the save. Dickinson. Good dig there by Enterprise. Dickinson almost gets it, but just comes up a little short, and the Wildcats are going to get a point off that. So now 9-8, Wildcats ahead.
I mean, she barely touched that over the net.
I know.
That fooled everyone in the stadium, it looked
Kind of
like.
just finessed it there. Yeah. Stowe with a dig. Dickinson. Just over the head. It's going to be Enterprise's point there. Enterprise up 2 early in this first set. Now the Wildcats going to serve it. Ooh, good dig there. Dickinson off to Faison. Faison with a little finesse there. Just gets the point, and the Tigers are down by 1 now. 10-9. Now it looks like Ava Weeks is going to come in for the Tigers.
Yeah, Wheatley making some substitutions here, really. A lot of them.
Yeah. No, actually, Weeks did not come in. Looks like she was going to come in, but then they put in somebody else there. Good dig there. Oh, Tigers just got away from him there. That's going to be Enterprise point. Enterprise back up by 2, 11-9 here. And, you know, like you said, Coach Wheatley, you know, 80% win percentage, and that's big, especially with this Tigers team. You know, last year, like I said, Coach Carter led us to the state finals, and Tigers just came up a little short. But, I mean, Coach Wheatley here looks like he's building a program already. Enterprise, another good block, and the Tigers just can't come up with it, so the Wildcats are going to take a 3-point lead here in this first set. So, I mean...
Yeah, like you said earlier, Auburn's season ended in the Elite 8 to the loss to Bob Jones.
Yeah.
Who ended up being the runner-up in state or 7A.
Yeah, one of the best team, or one of the better teams in that state finals there. And the Tigers are going to get a point off that there, so now it's going to make it a 2-point game. And you want that if you're Auburn there. You need some points. And now Campbell Fenton are going to check back in the game. You know, you kind of need the senior leadership from Campbell Fenton. You know, last year had a great season for the Tigers, and, you know, coming back for senior year this year.
Be Stowe on the serve again.
Good serve by Stowe there. Enterprise looked a little confused there. Good dig by Stowe.
Wow.
Now Enterprise going to try. Good block there by the Tigers. Conley Etheridge with the block. And now Enterprise going to try to set it up here for a score. Stowe with the dig. Etheridge. And Etheridge gets the point after Enterprise fails to block it. You know, we've seen a few blocks tonight, but Enterprise just could not execute that one there. So looks like the Tigers are going to be down 1 now. Tigers have a chance to tie this one up here early in this first set. Stowe's going to take the serve out here. Stowe with the serve. Good serve there by Stowe. Just a little low to the ground there, so they had to go
keep
get
it
it.
alive there from Enterprise.
Enterprise again could not keep that one off their side of the net, and the Tigers are going to tie this one up 12-12. And now Stowe's going to go ahead and serve it again. Stowe with the serve. Good dig there. Good block by Campbell Fettner.
with the help of Reese.
Etheridge just a little over the head of the Enterprise team, and that's going to be Enterprise's point, 13-12 now. Enterprise is going to take the lead. No, actually went to Auburn. Actually, it looked like it was out of bounds on Auburn, but point went to Auburn. So Etheridge with a good hit there.
That's huge because Zoe Stowe has been in a groove on the serves recently.
I think what, 4 serves in a row now?
Something like that.
Tigers on a 4-0 scoring run here.
Absolutely rolling.
Stowe waiting for. Looks like the refs are kind of.
Looks to be a little confusing.
Yeah, it looks like they're confused a little bit, but Stowe's going to go ahead and serve it now. Refs got it all figured out. Stowe with the serve. Enterprise going to try to tie this one up, and they do.
Wow.
What a hit there by Williams.
That's that D1.
Yeah, that's it.
Right there.
I mean, that was insane right there. Now Enterprise going to tie it up. Looks like we squeaking the Fetner there after trying to maybe get her to block something, you know.
Enterprise fans get into it now.
A lot of Enterprise fans actually showed up for this matchup tonight. Serve there. Now Fetner going to hit it over the net. What a hit by Fetner. Now the Tigers take back the lead, 14-13. Great hit by Campbell Fetner there.
That's a 2024 North-South All-Star Campbell Fetner. Only one for the Tigers, but I have a feeling there'll be a few more this year.
Yeah, this team is really stacked with talent this year. And, I mean, right there you see Harper Gamble coming in the game. She's also a senior from last year. And looks like Enterprise had a little bit of confusion there. Just could not keep the ball off their side of the net. And it looks like now the Tigers are going to take a 2-point lead. Tigers, you know, this for a little bit, they've been dominating this set, you know. Start, it was just looked like Enterprise could have possibly taken advantage, but the Tigers have stayed in it here and gotten themselves a 2-point lead.
Eliza Hill with the ace.
Good ace there by Eliza Hill. So now Tigers going to take a 3-point lead in this first set. Now it looks like Hill is going to serve it here. Hill with the serve. Good serve there by Hill. Stowe just couldn't get to it there. You know, usually you'd see her dodge that, but just couldn't quite dodge it. Now Enterprise going to serve it here with it's a 2-point game now, and this set's getting to the end of the set almost. We're getting to the end of the set here, so it could be interesting. Good dig there. Fetner off to look like
nice block from Williams.
Look like it was Gaddy Stringer.
Enterprise
point there, so
it's been a net.
16-15. I think another net violation there by the Tigers. That's twice already this game that the Tigers have had some net violations. So some mistakes early in this first set for Auburn.
Nice set.
That was off to Harper Gamble there.
Really nice dig from, I'm not sure who that is.
I think that was Etheridge. And it looks like Enterprise is going to get the point there to tie it back up. So now the Tigers in some trouble late in this set here. And looks like the Wildcats are going to try to take advantage here with 3 straight serves in a row. And a serve by the Wildcats. And looks like Etheridge gets the hit over the net there, but couldn't quite score. And what a hit there by Enterprise, just like kind of finessed it like earlier. And now Enterprise takes the lead. It looks like this set so far for the past few minutes has just been back and forth, back and forth. You've just seen
Auburn go on a little run, then Enterprise would fight back.
Yeah, I mean, you saw Auburn had a four-point run there, and then, I mean, Enterprise now with a 3-point run, so just been crazy. Enterprise trying to extend their lead here. Etheridge with the hit. And it looks like Etheridge just overshoots it there.
Just a little deep.
And the Wildcats are going to go up by 2 now. That's twice that Etheridge has kind of overshot it in the past few minutes. So Tigers trying to, just stay composed here. Hits it over the net there. Williams with a hit. Stowe going to get the dig here. Off to Harper Gamble.
Incredible dig from Stowe.
Gamble hits it over the net. And it looks like
Yeah,
it's going to be Enterprise point again. The Tigers are down by 3 now, and it's not looking too good for the Tigers towards the end of this first set. And the set goes to 25, but I mean, it's already 20-16 now. No, it's actually timeout here for Enterprise. I mean, Charlie, you know, we've seen already some runs by both of these teams. What are your thoughts on Auburn so far in this first set?
I think they're doing a good job. A few mistakes here early, but I think Enterprise is doing a really good job of just fighting back and responding after Auburn makes a few runs. Morgan Williams is, I mean, we knew she was going to come in here and dominate. She's already displaying that like perfectly. She's had a few blocks early, and I think Tigers got a tough task in front of them.
Yeah, I mean, this Wildcats team is not a team to mess with. You know, number 5 in the state, and they're showing that right now. And especially, like you said, Williams has done really good in that front right there for the Wildcats. So I mean, just out of the timeout now, looks like Auburn's going to try to take advantage and possibly tie this one back up. Now it looks like Faison's going to come back in the game. Faison, you know, earlier had she had some points. She had 2 points for the Tigers, so.
See what Wheatley does out of this timeout.
And now the serve by the Wildcats here.
Would have gone deep.
Yeah, that was really deep there. Faison hits it over the net. And now Williams misses it there, but
wow, what a
good dig by Stowe there. You know, we saw that a lot last year from Stowe, and there's a point from the Tigers there. But we saw that a lot last year from Stowe. She just was able to have some incredible digs. I mean, it was insane last year what she could do as a sophomore. And, you know, another year of experience on her belt. She's looking really good out there in this home opener.
Yeah, Ether just firing up that crowd after that too. Really, really fun to watch.
Etheridge is going to serve it here. Etheridge with the serve. Good dig there. Another point for Enterprise here, and you know we're almost 2:25, so Tigers looking like they might be in some trouble here later on in this set.
We'll see if they can go on a little run here to end the set. That's what they're hoping for.
Yes. And now Williams there with the serve, but Stowe could not come up with it. So now Enterprise is going to take a 4-point lead in this first set. You know, Stowe has she has been able to dodge some of those today, but just not that one right there. Williams again to serve. Williams going to serve it. And that's a little over Stowe's head, so.
Almost hit former volleyball coach
Tommy Carter over there. Stowe's going to come out of the game now.
Nice round of applause for her.
Yes.
Well deserved.
Stowe, you know, and then it looks like Campbell Fetner is going to come out of the game as well, so. Tigers down by 3 here. Good serve by the Tigers. He's going to dump it off, and what a hit. I mean, we've seen 3 or 4 of those today already, and I mean, the Tigers have just been a little confused, you know, leaving some open spots there.
Yeah, Britton just barely touched it over that net, and
looks like Wheatley's going to bring back Fetner, too.
Yeah, just found the no man's land on that one. Kind of finessing it, like you said.
Yeah. Looks like Britton's going to take the serve there, and just a little over the head, and the Tigers are going to get the point. So it is going to be 22-18 now. And it looks like Taylor Reese is going to come in the game.
It's like someone's tying their shoe on Enterprise.
Tigers going to try to get this to a 2-point game here towards the end of this set.
Yeah, Zoe Stowe quickly back into the game.
Yeah, you realize there, Coach Wheatley, you know, wanted to get Fetner and Stowe back in the game really quick after Enterprise scored that point, so. Looks like a little stoppage in play here. Maybe someone tying their shoe. Or some.
Not entirely sure what that is.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh.
I mean, Dickinson on the serve.
Dickinson here to serve. We saw her serve a little earlier. Good serve there by Dickinson. Good block.
Wow.
What a block there. And I believe that was Faison. Now the serve by the Wildcats. Dickinson here, off to Stringer. Stringer going to get it off there.
Nice dig.
Good dig by Stowe. That was Faison there, and it looks like Faison's going to get the point. Now 3-point game here. Enterprise up by 3, you know, first to 25 in volleyball. And the Tigers, you know, it's not looking too good. Down by 3 here.
See if they can make a late comeback here in this set. They have the crowd behind them for sure.
Looks like Etheridge there with the serve. Etheridge again with the dig to Dickinson.
Etheridge is too much to handle for the Enterprise.
Etheridge is all over the place. I mean, good point there by the Tigers. So now it's 23-21. Tigers are kind of making a little comeback here towards the end of the set. So the Tigers are going to need 4 more points if they want to win this one here. Now served by the Tigers, and Wildcats going to try to score here. Go by 3. Dickinson to Etheridge again. But Etheridge couldn't quite get the point there. Stowe with a good dig, and then Dickinson back to Etheridge. Etheridge tried to finesse it over there, and now
Nice
Enterprise.
recovery from the Wildcats.
Yeah, Wildcats look like they were a little confused, but the Wildcats there overshoot it, and now it is a 1-point game, and we're towards the end of the set. So I mean, it's 23-22 here, and we might have a good ending to this first set.
Really nice service going so far for these Tigers. Student section in behind them.
Now the serve by the Tigers. Wildcats going to try to take a 2-point lead.
Nice dig from Stowe.
Dickinson back to Etheridge again, and Etheridge gets the point again.
That seems to be a really popular connection so far.
Yeah, Conley, Etheridge already, you know.
Timeout from Enterprise.
Yeah, Enterprise.
23 all.
Big timeout from Enterprise there. You know, Enterprise's coach is a little frustrated with what the Tigers have been doing, and
I mean, not much you can do there.
Yeah.
Just Etheridge is pouring it on the Wildcats right now.
I mean, yeah, as you saw those last few points that the Tigers have scored, Etheridge has just been all over the place. So, I mean, the Tigers back tied again here late in this first set, and I mean, this could be a good one here to end it in this first set.
Yeah, no doubt this matchup is living up to the hype so far.
I know. Coach Wheatley was really excited after that timeout.
See that big old volleyball onto the right side of your screen was in the courtyard this morning, getting everyone hyped. I was certainly hyped. I know that. I don't know the rest of the school, but I was super excited.
Yeah, a lot of people have been waiting to see what Coach Wheatley was all about, and it looks like he's already living up to the hype. Now the serve by the Tigers here. Enterprise going to try to take advantage and get the lead again.
Wow, what a dig from Dickinson.
What a dig from Stowe there. And then Etheridge just loops one over. Oh, man, just missed it there, and the Tigers are going to go down by 1.
Really nice service there from the Tigers, though. Pretty sure they were down 4.
Yeah, the Tigers were down. It was
This is set
23-19.
This is set point.
Tigers will have to win by 2 in this one, but this will be set point. And no, it won't actually anymore because Enterprise just overshot the block, and now it is tie game again, and Stowe's going to take the serve here.
Yeah, like you said, Auburn does have to win by 2. Auburn or Enterprise have to win by 2. So,
yeah, I remember last year the Central and Auburn volleyball game. That game actually went to like 30 because they kept just going back and forth. And Enterprise overshot that one, and now the Tigers have a chance to possibly win this set on this serve here. Stowe's going to take the serve for the Tigers.
Tiger Cage is on their feet for this one. They have some posters over there with some players' faces on it.
Stowe with the serve. And the Tigers, or the Wildcats, are trying to score here to possibly tie it up again. Good dig. Dickinson, and then now Stowe is going to get that there with the dig. Good save by Dickinson. And now Etheridge over the head of Williams there. Good block by Fettner, and it looks like the Tigers are. No, it's actually gonna. Is that gonna
Tigers are gonna take the first.
Okay,
set
look like the ref there kind of said Enterprise. I was a little confused, but the Tigers will take that first set. So the Tigers are now up 1-0, and we're that first set was really good.
A really good rally to end that one. I mean, just going back and forth. I would say if we're going to highlight one player in this one, there's a lot you could say, but me personally, I think Conley Etheridge was all over the place for the Tigers.
Yeah, Conley Etheridge there, I mean, as you saw, I think she scored about 6 of our points, and I mean, that was incredible. And now the swag surf is going on in the in the arena here, and the volleyball team is getting into it, the student section and the football players are getting into it. And I mean, this crowd's very hype after winning that first set.
Yeah, another person to highlight in this first set, Zoe Stowe had 11 digs.
I mean, Zoe Stowe, like I said, sophomore last year, did great, but another year under her belt, and she's just showing why, as a junior, she can possibly be one of the best players on this team. Probably is one of the best players on this team, to be honest.
No doubt. Yeah, this matchup is definitely living up to the hype so far after that first set.
Yes, and now the Tigers getting ready for the second set here. And I mean, I'm pretty sure the way it works is if the Tigers win, I think the game is over.
Yeah.
So if the Tigers can win this set here.
No, best of 5. Best of 3.
Actually, my correction, best of 3. So best of 5, first of 3. Now the Tigers going to get ready for the second set here. Hopefully the Tigers can pull off a victory in this set as well. And the fans are getting really hyped now.
Yeah, something to highlight in that set. It was a nice comeback from the Tigers. Show their composure. Yeah. They were down pretty sizable down there at the end, and then they had a really nice service and just kept getting point after point. A really nice connection was Dickinson to Etheridge. And I mean, the Wildcats couldn't seem to stop that one.
Yeah, the Tigers, I mean, like you said, they were down by 4 at one time, actually. And, I mean, the Tigers right now won that first set, came back. So, hopefully the Tigers can win the second set with ease. But, Enterprise is going to give them tough competition, especially with Williams out there. You saw Williams, last set just absolutely went off. So
yeah, Williams had a big set. I think Jaden Britton had a pretty big set. Also had a few just nice touches over the net. Or dunks,
yeah,
you like to call it. But yeah, I'm ready for the second set.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to be exciting because maybe Enterprise can change their game plan here and possibly win the second set so we can tie it up.
I'm sure we'll see a lot more of Campbell Fettner in this second set. Didn't see much of her in the first, but I'm sure her presence will definitely be felt.
And now it looks like the Tigers are finally ready to get back on the court here. And we're about ready to start this second set of Auburn High Volleyball. In this home opener, the crowd did live up to the hype, so I'm glad a lot of people showed up for this first matchup at home for Coach Wheatley.
Yeah, it isn't the first matchup for the Tigers in the season, just the first one there. 5-2 so far. They did pretty well in a tournament this weekend, beating Bayside Academy, who is I don't know if you know anything about Alabama volleyball, but they're a dynasty with 20-plus state titles. And so that was a big win for the Tigers over the weekend.
Already making a big impact, Coach Wheatley is with this team already. So hopefully he can get another win here to improve to 6-2 on the season.
Looks like they're getting ready to go here for the second set.
Yeah, I've been waiting a little bit. Looks like Enterprise is going to get the serve to start this set here. Enterprise with the serve. And just a little confusion there by the Tigers. Just nobody was ready. So Enterprise is going to start this second set out with a point.
Yeah, with an ace. We saw that last time, but the Tigers got the ace in the first set.
But that one hit the net, so the Tigers are going to tie this one up really quick. And it looks like now Eliza Hill going to come in the game.
With Harper Gamble. It's like Hill's going to be taking that serve right off the bench.
Yeah. You've seen Stowe and Hill both take serves from back there, and they're both juniors, and both of them did play on last year's team and were really good sophomores for last year's team as well. Enterprise gonna try to get the save there.
Nice
Good block there by Auburn.
Like
Campbell Fettner with us. Oh, just could not reach that one. Enterprise gonna get the point. Just a little out of the reach there, but 2-1 Enterprise now. Tigers trying to set it up here. Hopefully the Tigers can get some momentum going and start this set out and just get a big lead. We did see that a lot from the Tigers last year, actually. They would start some sets out with some big leads and just absolutely blow out some teams. So hopefully we can see that here in the second set. But looks like Gamble's going to overshoot that one there. And it's going to be 2-2, or it's going to be 3-1, actually, my mistake. There. And Enterprise is going to take the lead. Now the serve from the Wildcats. Just overshot it again. And I mean, Stowe, we saw it in the first set. Enterprise was just overshooting, and Stowe was able to dodge it, and she dodged it there again. So 3-2 now. The Tigers down by 1 here in the second set.
Looks like Etheridge is going to be taking the serve this time.
And, you know, like you said, Etheridge, probably best player of set 1.
Really had a good first set.
Williams missed it there.
And Britton with a nice touch.
Good block there by Williams, just showing that D1 mentality there. And I mean, 4-2 now for Enterprise, and Williams just absolutely bodied that block there.
Yeah, that's when the height comes to their advantage. She is just towering over some of her teammates, honestly.
Now it looks like Britton's going to serve that. Good dig there by Stowe. Good little finesse there by Fettner. Tigers are going to score a point there as it was out of bounds on the Wildcats. So now it will be back to a 1-score game. Looks like now that is going to be, I think that is going to be Ava Weeks coming in the game for the Tigers. Wow, good point there by the Tigers. Tigers tie this one back up, now 4-4.
Seen the Tigers do a good job of that, keeping their composure and coming back from slight disadvantage in this game so far.
Williams now. Good block
Wow.
Good block by Faison there. Faison with a big block. You saw Faison in the first half do that a little bit too. And I mean, the sophomore showing that she's got some of that fight in her.
Yeah, Faison with some help of Stringer. Sorry, I choked up there. It'll be Williams on the set.
Williams with the serve there. Dickinson to Faison. Faison just misses it a little bit there. So now Tigers going to be down by 2 now. Enterprise up 6-4 in the second set. Now Williams going to serve it here again for the Wildcats. Williams with the serve. Dickinson with the dig there. If I'm not mistaken, it was Eliza Hill with the dig. That was a good dig by Stowe. Oh,
What a collision there from
that
the
looked like
Tigers.
looked like Faison and Etheridge ran into each other, but that's going to be Enterprise point after looked like the ball went out of bounds there. So 7-4 now, Wildcats up in this second set, and now Williams going to get the serve for the 3rd time in a row.
Yeah, she's rolling.
Williams with the serve again. Stowe with a dig.
Hill with a nice set.
Yeah, good job there by Hill.
Nice kill from the Wildcats.
Yeah.
They're absolutely rolling right now.
Etheridge just missed it there, and the Wildcats are already up 8-4 to start this second set, so it's not looking good for the Tigers. You got to get some momentum going here. And
Gotta get Gabby Williams off the serve.
now looks like Williams going to serve it here again.
Nice dig from Etheridge.
Faison gets the Tigers a point now, and now it is 8-5.
That was beautiful.
Big hit there by Faison. Now it looks like Leva Reese is going to come in the game.
Looks like Dickinson on the serve for the Tigers. Looking to get something going.
Good hit there by the Wildcats, and that's just going to sail out of bounds and
Into the Tiger cage.
into the Tigers cage, but looks like it's going to be 9-5 now, Wildcats. And, you know, The largest lead the Wildcats have had, you know, in the first set, the largest lead they had was 4, so the Tigers looking to keep it close here early in the second set. And Stowe with a big dig there. It's like facing there with another hit. Almost a block, but looks like it's going to be Enterprise point after they just barely touched it. Now Enterprise gets their largest lead of this match, and looks like now it's going to be 10-5 in set 2. And Williams is serving again. Williams, I think, has served. This is going to be the 6th or 7th time in a row that Williams will serve. And a little confusion there. Looks like to Liv Reese there, just, you know, bad mistake. And now the Wildcats are up 11-5 in set 2, and that's going to be a timeout from Coach Wheatley and the Tigers.
Well needed.
I mean, Charlie, what have you seen so far from the Tigers in this second set?
Not so much at fault for the Tigers, more of the Wildcats just absolutely just hitting every weak spot that the Tigers have shown so far in the second set. Gabby Williams is absolutely thriving on the service right now. Morgan Williams. Yeah, I mean, just a little bit of miscommunication from the Tigers, but not much that they can do while the Enterprise Wildcats are just dominating right now.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, Williams has just been back there serving basically almost this whole set, if you think about it, because Williams, you know, that first point came probably, I would say, when it was 5-5, and then just she's been serving since, so.
Yeah,
now
Enterprise's largest lead of the day, like you said earlier.
Yeah, Williams going to serve again here.
See if the Tigers can shift the momentum a little bit after this timeout. Wheatley's done a good job of that so far in this match.
Now Williams with the serve. Good dig there by Etheridge. Faison tried to get it there over the net, and right there, big hit by Gabby Stringer.
That's her second this set.
And now the Tigers get back within 5.
Tigers back on the serve. Finally.
Yeah, I mean, the Tigers they've been without a serve for a long time, so now the Wildcats can try to score again. Good dig there by Stowe, and it just almost sails over the net, but just didn't quite get it there. Good point there by Dickinson, so now the Tigers 11-7.
I think that was to Liv Reese on the kill, actually, but either way, it was beautifully done.
Now the Tigers with the serve. Wildcats going to try to take advantage here and get another point.
Stringer with another kill.
Stringer just absolutely showing dominance there. And I mean, Tigers are getting back in this one here, down by 3. And hopefully the Tigers can, you know, take the lead if they can continue serving here.
Continuing what they did in the first half, just doing a really good job of staying composed and coming back in this one. I think the Tigers got an ace on that one.
She tried to dodge it there, but looks like she dodged it inbounds, so the Tigers are going to get the point there. Big mistake by Enterprise trying to dodge that one inbounds. I guess just didn't read the out-of-bounds line there, so.
Auburn just scratching and clawing back in this one so far.
Yeah, I mean, they were down by about 6 earlier, now back in it.
That's big from Williams.
Good hit by Dickinson there.
Set for the Wildcats. And a nice save from Etheridge.
Good hit there by the Tigers, and now it is now a 1-point game as Conley Etheridge hits that one over the net.
Yeah, Etheridge just barely touched it over and made it really difficult for the Wildcats to respond. And the Tigers are just on a roll right now. Looks like 5 in a row.
Yeah, it looks like this set's just been a bunch of serves in a row for both teams.
Williams with a nice dig.
Good block there by Stringer.
She is having herself an absolute set right now.
Yeah, Stringer, one of the tallest players on this Auburn High team. And another timeout by the Wildcats, but like I was saying, Stringer, one of the tallest players on this team. and she's just been able to get about, I think, 3 points in this second set here.
Yeah, when Auburn was down by 6 and Wheatley took a timeout, I think, or I don't know if it was 6, but they were down by a pretty large amount. And
Yeah.
Wheatley took a timeout. It's obvious that he's whatever he's saying,
It's working.
It's working because I mean they're right back in this one.
Football team trying to get everybody hyped up over there in the corner, and you can see the Tiger cage is like basically full right now. So everybody cheering on this Auburn High volleyball team.
Culture shift for this volleyball team this year. I'm glad to see it.
Yeah, I mean, great to see that another sport's getting recognition in Auburn High School. Tigers I think this might be the 7th time now in a row, which we saw Enterprise do the same thing, but the Tigers now 7th time in a row trying to get a point, and all the fans are hyped right now. And the Tigers just hit one light over the net there.
Williams.
Dickinson
Nice.
to Etheridge again. Just bobbled it there.
Reese for the dig, and Dickinson will set to Etheridge.
Now Dickinson back to Etheridge again. Etheridge almost gets the point there, but the Wildcats keep it alive.
A really good rally so far.
Dickinson to Stringer. Stringer's going to try to score there, but couldn't try to do that. And then Dickinson missed it, but I think it's going to be a net violation by the Wildcats, so it's going to be Tigers' point here.
I'm not sure what happened there, but Tigers reclaim the lead in this one.
Yeah, it looked like a net violation by the Wildcats. Dang, just kind of looked like she was kind of scared of the ball there for a second. But that's going to be out. Or no, actually.
Yeah, it'll be Wildcats
it's
first
going to be Wildcats point.
Hot in the
Yeah, it's been a while. I think it was like I think it was a 7-0 run by the Tigers there, and now the Wildcats finally get their first points.
They knot it back up at 12, and finally Wildcats back on serve.
So a 7-1 run by the Tigers right now. Stowe with the little dig there.
Nice block from the Wildcats. It's gonna be
Net.
Tigers.
Yeah, it's gonna be net violation by the Tigers. So Tigers gonna go back up by 1 here. Looks like Campbell Fettner's gonna check back in the game. That's already 2. We've seen so far this game. We have seen, I think, 5 net violations by the Wildcats. In the first set, we saw 3, and then this set, you've already seen 2. So the Wildcats just not taking advantage at all.
Looks to be a little confusion on the court. Looks like Stowe's going to be on serve for the Tigers on this one. Referee's having a word with Wheatley.
Yeah, Wheatley trying to, I guess, maybe see if looks like they're checking something over there. I don't know what they're doing. Stowe, yeah, is going to take the serve here.
A lot of pointing going on, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing. Maybe Enterprise's coach a little frustrated with the call, possibly. Coach Wheatley's a little upset, actually. I don't know what they're doing here. Ref taking a little time. I don't know, he's pointing at somebody.
Taking a look at the scorers table.
Yeah, I don't know what the ref is saying here, but
Looks like Tigers can go ahead and serve.
yeah, Stowe's gonna go ahead and serve here. Wildcats gonna try to tie this one back up. Being down 1, but good block there by Campbell Fettner, the senior, with a block there, puts the Tigers up by 2 now. So, I mean, Tigers getting the advantage here later on in this set. Like we're getting towards the end of this set. Maybe the Tigers can get out big and possibly win 25 or something.
Wow, nice block.
Another
from
block
Fettner.
by Fettner. Looked like Etheridge and Stowe both hit that one there and went behind them. So the Wildcats going to get the point there. Now Williams going to sub back in for the Wildcats. Williams, out for a while. Now the Wildcats with the serve.
Definitely need her presence in on this one. Fettner.
Looked like it was going to be a point for a second, but I don't know. Looked
Williams
like
kept it alive. Fentner,
Williams with a big block there. Etheridge going to try to hit that one over. I'm trying to give it. Good block there.
I mean, to live Reese on
To
that
live
one.
Reese again. And now Dickinson going to come out for Harper Gamble, it looks like. And the Tigers are taking a 15-13 lead now in this second set. And it looks like, I think Eliza Hill's going to be back there serving. Hill with the serve. Almost gave up a point there again. Good dig there. Etheridge again. And Etheridge is going to get the point. And, you know, first set, probably the best player in the first set, and she's already showing out in this second set.
Yeah, she's making a case for it again.
Yeah. Etheridge already with a few good hits over that net there in the second set.
Big Hill again.
Yeah, Hill gonna take the serve here. And another
Nice
miscue. Another miscue there from Enterprise. Like you said, an ace there for the Tigers. So now it's gonna be 17-13.
That's Hill's third ace on the game.
Hill already showing out in this first home opener for the Tigers, so.
Tigers kind of pulling away in this set. When it looked like early they were not looking too hot.
Williams just kind of got away. It looked like Coach Wheatley wanted a net violation there by Williams, but I didn't quite see it. And that's going to be a point by Etheridge again.
Etheridge is on fire.
Etheridge is just insane right now. Like last set, we saw it. In this set, she's already showing out again. And Conley Etheridge, the junior, is just, I mean, absolutely going off in this game. Hill back there again. Looks like I think the fourth time Hill's been back there. Hill with the serve. And another miss.
That's her fourth ace on the day.
Hill just, I mean, insane. Hill and Etheridge are leading the charge in this second set, and that's going to be a timeout from Enterprise. And the Tigers have all the momentum on their side. And 19-13 here. Tigers are up big in this second set.
Yeah, a little bit of everything in this one. Eliza Hill doing a really good job with the serve. Conley Etheridge, I mean, we've said countless things about her today. She's just doing her thing. And I mean, Zoe Stowe, of course, just dig after dig, just keeping them in it. And yeah, Tigers are thriving.
Yeah, and I mean, like I said, this team, a very experienced team from last year, you know, got a lot of 11th graders on this team who were sophomores last year. You get experience from Coach Carter, and now Coach Wheatley comes in as the new head coach, and you get a lot more experience in there. So, I mean, the Tigers look like a very good team tonight in this home opener, and I mean, sadly we didn't get to watch them in that tournament, but I mean, I can see why they won so many games, because this team is just, they fight until the end. I mean, insane. Yeah, Hill's going to be back there again for the serve, so. I think this is about the 6th or 7th time that Hill's been there for the serve. Looks like Enterprise, you know, going to try to score again here. Etheridge again.
Nice dig from Hill.
Now Stowe's going to hit that one over. Almost two Enterprise players collided with each other there.
Wow.
Just missed it, and that's going to hit the net, and that's going to be Auburn's point. So it's going to be 20-13 now. The Tigers 5 points away from winning this second set and going up 2-0.
Yeah, Fentner was close to touching the net illegally there, but I think she kept off. And yeah, a really nice point from the Tigers there.
Now Hill back to serve again. Hill with the serve. Now the Wildcats going to try to score, and they do there. So now it's 20-14. Wildcats get a score here. Looks like the first score we've seen in a while. You know, the Wildcats later on in this set so far have only scored about twice in the past few minutes. So.
That was a really nice kill from Abigail Wiggins. Wildcats back on serve.
Now Stowe with the dig there. Looks like Etheridge going to try to score here.
Nicely done from Stowe.
Etheridge back to Etheridge here.
Nice job for the Wildcats keeping it alive. Etheridge with a nice block from Britton. Looks like it's going to be Enterprise point.
Looks like Enterprise point there. So back to a 5-point game here, 20 to 15. You know, I don't know what that one was there, but the Tigers are going to, you know, lose a little bit of momentum there after that point given up. Maybe a little mistake there from the Tigers. Enterprise got to capitalize off this mistake here with the serve. Now looks like Enterprise gonna try to score here, and they do. Enterprise making a little run here.
That was a third goal from Gabby Williams. Sorry, Morgan Williams. I don't know why I keep saying Gabby Williams. But yeah, that was D1 if I've ever seen it.
Now Enterprise back to serve again for the third time in a row now. Stowe with a dig there. And that's going to be a point by Harper Gamble, yeah. Harper Gamble, you know, I haven't really heard her name a lot tonight. She has scored twice, I think, tonight, but Tigers with a big point there, much needed point to get some momentum back on their side in the later part of this second set. I think Etheridge is going to be back there to serve now, so Tigers going to try to get another point. Etheridge with the serve. Now the Wildcats just overshoot it there, and the Tigers are going to get a point, and it is 22 to 16. The student section is loud now, and I mean, the Tigers have a chance, 3 more points, and they win this second set and would be 1 match away from winning this game. Etheridge back to serve again. Just shoots it out of bounds there, so 22 to 17 now. And it's looking like the Wildcats going to get the serve here, possibly get back some momentum. And I think it's going to be Britton again serving.
Yeah.
Britton with the serve. Stowe with a big dig there. Looks like Faison almost stepped out of bounds back there, but she kind of got her footing back. Stowe's going to get the dig here. Set it up for Faison. Faison hits it over. Enterprise, you know, trying to gain it back here. Etheridge. Now Faison again. And Faison nice gets the point. The Tigers now 23 to 17 and 2 points away from winning this set. It'd be big if the Tigers could go up 2-0 in the set and possibly, you know, win this game. Looks like the Tigers going to serve here. Tigers with the serve.
Nice take from the Wildcats.
There.
Really nice take from Eliza Hill.
Faison again.
Wow.
Very good hit by the Wildcats there. And now it's going to be 23 to 18. Tigers still up 5, but now it looks like Campbell Fenton are going to check back in the game for the Tigers.
I've heard Jaden Britton's name a lot here on the Wildcats. She's doing a really good job staying right there in the front with Morgan Williams. Keeping them in it so far.
Good hit there, but looks like the Wildcats going to get the point. Might have been a net violation by the Tigers. We've only seen a few net violations by the Tigers tonight, and I mean, that's good. You don't want to see a lot of net violations from them. You know, Enterprise had some of those mistakes with 5 net violations tonight. Looked like Hill there just missed it.
Yeah, just looked like came off of Stowe's hands a little bit on that dig, but.
Yeah, now it's going to be a 3-point game, and it looks like Coach Wheatley's going to call timeout here for the Tigers. And I mean, we're 2 points away from winning this set potentially, but the Wildcats are making it interesting here in the later part of this second set. I mean, you saw at the end of the first set too. It was interesting as well. You know, we had to go a little bit extra in that first set.
Yeah, I think we've talked a lot about Brian Wheatley on the Tiger side, but Enterprise has a nice coach of their own named Jen Graham, an all-star coach of their own. She's been doing a good job job of keeping these Wildcats in what I would say is a hostile environment here in Auburn. So yeah, I wouldn't count the Wildcats out just yet.
You know, Coach Jen Graham, I mean, this Enterprise team already played in the same tournament we did, and I mean, they did pretty good in that tournament. You know, they got some of their fans showing up to this game too. So
yeah, and Enterprise, they both times we played them last year, we went 0-2. So
yeah,
I mean, this would be huge for the Tigers.
Face in there, gonna try to set it up, and it looked like she wanted a net violation, but not gonna get it. And Enterprise gonna score the point. Looks like Coach Wheatley's a little upset there after the ref did not call net violation. Looked like it was to me. Looked like she kind of touched her and grazed the net possibly.
Williams on the serve again. Seen her back there a lot.
I mean, yeah, Williams this set has been there a lot. And now Williams with the serve and hits the net, but it goes on Auburn's side there. And now it's going to be a 1-point game, 23-22. And like you said earlier, Coach Jen Graham won't stop fighting at the end of the set. So the Wildcats staying in it here, down by 1 in this second set. Williams just overshoots it there, and it's going to be 24-22, and this is now game point for the Tigers.
Yeah, that kills a big comeback from the Enterprise Wildcats. They were down big earlier in this set, and they brought it back to 1. I mean, the set's not over yet, but it'll be hard to come back with the serve.
Now Madeline Dickinson going to come back in the game here and try to get the Tigers the game point here, a match point.
Nice fake from, it's like Aubrey Hiller.
Yeah, now looks like it could have been a net violation, but doesn't matter. It is going to be game point, and the Tigers win the second set, 25-22. And now the Tigers could potentially win this matchup if they win this last set. And, you know, Enterprise obviously not going to stay out of it, but, I mean, what did you like in that second set there from the Tigers?
I mean, just everything they were doing today. Feels like everyone was playing their part pretty well. A lot of blocks and digs and kills, and serving was great. I mean, just a little bit of everything led to that win for the Tigers. They started off a little cold, and then they hit a really hot streak, and then Enterprise started to use that grit and claw back into it a little bit. But yeah, it's nice to see the Tigers finish that one out, and hopefully get this third set.
Yeah, I mean, kind of scared me a little bit early in that second set when the Tigers were down 11-5, but Tigers fight their way back to win the set 25-22, and now we're going into this third set here. And I mean, what are you looking forward to in this third set for the Tigers?
Just see what they can do. Honestly, I feel like they've done a really good job of just staying composed even when they go down just a few points. They don't like overreact and like make mistakes. They stay composed and go back to what they're good at. They've done a really good job of getting to Etheridge, setting into Etheridge a lot. She's made the Wildcats pay for that. And Zoe Stowe just doing her part, getting the crazy digs. And Wildcats have a lot to come back from.
Yeah, I mean, the Wildcats are going to have to win 3 more sets to come back, and that's going to be hard to do, especially down 2-0. And with this home crowd that the Tigers have, it's going to be really hard in this environment to come back. So we're about ready for this third set here, and the Tigers looking for a big win on this home opener matchup against Enterprise. You know, the football team even showed out tonight. And don't forget to tune in on Friday.
Pretty big game.
Yeah, pretty big game. Vestavia Hills at Auburn. And, I mean,
Catch it here on AHSAA.
yeah, it's going to be one of the biggest games of the season. And then don't forget the next week, Opelika. Opelika's going to be big, too.
Yeah, what did you say that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Rivals from down the road.
Hopefully the Tigers can pull off a win here and improve themselves to 6-2 on the season in Coach Wheatley's first year as the Tigers head coach.
Yeah, I don't know if I mentioned this, but Coach Wheatley's in the USA Volleyball High School Hall of Fame. So it's pretty good thing to have on the resume.
Yeah, pretty good guy.
You could say. Looks like we're ready for a third set here. Tigers looking for the sweep.
Tigers hoping to get a win here against the Wildcats. You know, like you said, last year did not beat the Wildcats, so hopefully the Tigers can just pull off the win.
Yeah, this would be a big statement win on this kind of transition year with the new coach.
Yeah, because you know, most teams usually first-year head coach, you don't really expect much. You just expect to have some changes in rosters and stuff like that, and then also, you know, you expect to win some games, but you don't expect everything to turn around that first season. But it seems like Coach Wheatley's got it all down.
Yeah, he's been preaching just right.
And I mean, obviously you can see he's taking the suit jacket off and he's going with the shirt now. So looks like 2019 Bruce Pearl out there.
Man, those are the days.
Yeah, just about to get underway here in this third set. Looks like I don't know if the ref's reading English homework to them or like I don't know what he's doing.
Yeah, looks to be a little confusion there on the court. Tigers getting hyped up for this one.
Looks like
I gotta give props to the student section over there in the corner. They've been on their feet all night.
I mean, yeah. And you saw most of the student section now in the front row of the student section there. So top row is basically like not even full anymore; it's just empty. Yeah, Coach Wheatley definitely bringing the culture to Auburn High volleyball, making it a big thing here at Auburn.
Yeah, he had a dynasty down there in Venice, Florida, and he's trying to bring that culture, like you said, here to Auburn High. And for the first home game, he's doing a pretty good job, I would say.
Yeah, and obviously, like you said, he's been promoting it all week for volleyball, so everybody's been excited.
Yeah, I got myself a shirt for a volleyball team. Lee Hill on the serve.
And that's going to be a block there, and the Tigers going to start this set out big, and Campbell Fettner with the block, so the Tigers going to get a big point there to start out this third set. Yeah, you see Coach Wheatley kind of uses his book there to block what he's saying, so the other team didn't catch what he's saying there.
Morgan Williams.
Morgan Williams with a big hit, but
Looks like
it's
it was
going to
just
be
out.
Tigers' point.
Just out.
That thing was like, that was a missile, dude. Like,
that would have hurt if it hit you.
yeah. Now the Tigers gonna, looks like Eliza Hill gonna try to serve this one here. Eliza Hill with the serve.
She's done a really good job on the serve so far.
They like said 4 aces today. And I think that's gonna be a net violation on the Wildcats, and Enterprise already starting this third set bad, 3-0 now. And I mean, you don't want that if you're the Wildcats, and especially if the Tigers win this set, it's over for you. Hill again with the serve, fourth time serving. But that one's just a little over the head of the Wildcats. So 3-1 here in this third set. Now the Wildcats gonna serve it. Stowe with the dig. Fettner tries to get that one over the net, but Williams denies it. And that's gonna be a big point for the Wildcats. And already in these first few minutes, you've seen a lot of scoring from both teams.
Williams has done a great job all night up there in the front. And that's just another example of it.
Now Etheridge gonna try to get it there, but Williams again. Williams just, I mean, hyped up after blocking 2 straight. Williams all over the place tonight for the Wildcats and showing why she's D1. So Enterprise gonna get to serve it again, so we'll see if the Wildcats can take the lead here. Wildcats with the serve.
Nice dig from Stringer. Sorry, facing.
Looks like right there you saw Gamble just couldn't quite get it over the net, so Enterprise going to get the point. 4 straight points for the Wildcats now.
Yeah, really nice job of just clawing back into this one when it seemed like there was a lot of momentum on the Tiger side early.
And that one's going to be Auburn point there after he just missed Conley Etheridge back there, so Etheridge going to serve it now. And it's a tie game again here in this third set.
Etheridge on the serve.
Etheridge going to serve it.
Really nice dig from the Wildcats.
And now the Wildcats, trying to take the lead again here.
Unreal dig from Stowe.
Bettner to look like face in there. And that's going to be a big point for the Tigers. Go up 5-4 in this third set. And it looks like Etheridge is going to get to serve it again for the Tigers. Etheridge with the serve. Now the Wildcats get a score there.
Nice kill.
Britton, like you said, we've heard her name a lot tonight with Williams. And I mean, Britton's been all over the place as well. So the Tigers now tied 5-5 with the Wildcats. Looks like Britton's going to serve this one here. Britton with the serve. Stowe with the dig. Fettner to Faison. Now the Wildcats going to try to get a block here. Williams couldn't quite get that one, and it looks like the Tigers are going to get a point there. So it's going to be 6-5 now. Tigers take the lead. Looks like now number 17. I think.
Don't have her on the roster.
Yeah, don't have her on the roster, actually. Serve it here for the Tigers. Williams with a big hit there, but just got blocked there by, looked like Faison or Stringer. One of the two got the block, but Tigers going to be up 2 now. Tigers with the serve again.
Nice take from Britton.
And now Faison again. And Faison with the point. Faison just absolutely tearing this third set for the Tigers. And I mean, it's the sophomore showing out here in this third set for Auburn. And now the Tigers going to get to serve it again. Good serve there for the Tigers.
Nice little dunk for the Wildcats.
Looks like a net violation, and it will be a net violation for the Wildcats. And it is going to be 9-5 now. Tigers, getting their lead out big here in this early part of the third set. Hopefully the Tigers can continue this dominance. Served by the Tigers. Now the Wildcats going to try to command it.
Nice dig from Faison to Stringer.
Stringer from Hill to Stringer. Stringer gets the point there, and the Tigers are now up 10-5 in this third set. And it looks like Coach Graham not too happy with her team.
Yeah. The presence of Morgan William and Jaden Britton right in the middle for the Wildcats is making the Tigers have to rely on Faison and Etheridge this whole match, and it seems to be working really well for the Tigers so far. So
I think that one's going to go to Enterprise there as the Tigers hit that. So Wildcats are going to get the point now. It looks like Williams going to.
yeah, surprised the Wildcats didn't take a timeout after that. Pretty deep Auburn run, but seems to work to their advantage.
Yeah, you've only seen Coach Graham call a few timeouts today, so Hill.
Wow,
Stringer,
nice
but
block from the Wildcats.
Williams with a big block there. Or Monica Howard actually with a big block there. And now Williams is serving. Williams, like we saw last set, served a lot.
Yeah.
She served a lot last set. Now Williams with the serve.
Dig from Faison. She's going to go right back for the kill, and a really nice dig from Williams.
Almost
Hill
a net
keeping it
violation from
alive.
Hill. It looks like right there, Tigers going to give up a point there, so Williams going to get to serve it again.
Yeah.
Was 10-5, now it's 8-10, so Wildcats making a little bit of a run here to start this third
That was
set.
a really big attack from Faison, and even crazier dig from Williams to, just keep that alive.
Faison again, and Faison almost got the point there. Faison trying to keep it alive, and Faison keeps it alive and gets the point.
She
Faison
elevated on that one.
Faison is absolutely insane. She's been insane this matchup. And now it looks like to Liv Reese is going to come back in
It's going to be
for the
Maddie
Tigers.
Dickinson on the serve. seen a lot of her serving.
Yeah, Maddie Dickinson been really good tonight for the Tigers. Dickinson with the serve. Yeah, you know, the Wildcats trying to stay alive in this one, trying to win this set here. And facing again, keeping it alive for the Tigers.
Wow.
And a big block by Stringer there. Gabby Stringer just absolutely blocked that ball right there, and that's big for the Tigers.
Huge.
You know, Enterprise has Williams, but we have Stringer, so I mean, a lot of height on that Enterprise team, but it doesn't matter. And good serve there by Dickinson, and that's going to gain the Tigers a point, 13-8 now.
Got a little miscue on Britton, but nonetheless an ace for Maddie Dickinson.
And now Dickinson.
Her first on the night.
Dickinson's going to serve it here. Served by Dickinson. Another block, and that's Faison. Faison might be player of this set here for this third set.
The duo of Stringer and Faison right up front is just absolutely dominating this Wildcat team. It's fun to watch. Nice set from the Wildcats.
Thought Stringer was going to block it there again, but looks like Faison's going to hit that one over. And Faison again with the point. Faison is just absolutely insane. I mean, we have 15 in this set, and I think Faison.
Coach Graham.
I think Faison has about like 8 of our 15.
Good night.
And not really much Coach Graham can do about that with just one person basically carrying the team on her back in this third set.
Yeah, like you said, Faison is taking over this set. It's just unreal.
Yeah, I mean the Tigers 15-8 here in this third set, and if the Tigers win, they will win this home opener match, and I mean that's probably going to feel good for Coach Wheatley.
Yeah, like we said, that would be a big statement win after Tigers not being able to pull out a win against the Enterprise Wildcats last year. So
Yeah,
Wheatley coming right out the gate at home, beating a team that they didn't last year, that's just huge.
Yeah, that'd be a huge win for Wheatley, and you know, first-year head coach.
Yeah, and to mention, Enterprise, I mean, they made it to the Final Four last year.
Yeah.
Losing to the eventual state champion against Wheatley. So, I mean, this would just be a huge win.
It looks like we are ready to start back play here. Looks like Dickinson's going to serve it here for the Tigers. I think it's about the 6th or 7th time in a row the Tigers have had to serve. Dickinson with the serve. Now the Wildcats going to try to get a point. Stringer almost touched the net there, but kind of dodged it. So good job by Gabby Stringer there to just keep it alive. But Stowe just could not quite keep it alive.
So that attack ended, deflected off of Stowe and hit Coach Wheatley in the leg. Got me chuckling a little back here. Still, Tigers got a 6-point lead though.
Looks like Britton now. Britton's going to serve it here for the Wildcats. 15-9 in the middle of this third set. And
Nice
Stowe
serve
couldn't quite get it.
from
That was a good
Wildcats. Nice ace.
Yeah, she just kind of like looped it over there.
It's nice to keep them off guard a little bit.
Yeah,
Make sure they're not asleep back there.
yeah.
Nice dig from Etheridge to Faison.
Faison again, and Faison just does it all. Faison, that's 16 now for the Tigers, and Faison, I believe, has 9 of those 16 in this set.
Yeah, it seems like there's been a player for every set to take over for the Tigers, and for this one, it's undoubtedly Faison.
Oh, good little tap there by Dickinson.
Kind of a misdirection. The Wildcats on the toes.
Etheridge could not quite get that. And now Enterprise back within 3.
Nice point there from
We've seen the Wildcats kind of make sort of a comeback here. So Tigers need to kind of lock in. Stringer there, and that's going to be Enterprise point.
Yeah, I mean, it might be 2-0 right now, but you got to give credit to the Wildcats. They've made it really close in every set. I mean, even the first one, I mean, Tigers had to come back really down by a good amount, and then the second set, Tigers had to, I mean, really fight to hold on to their lead. So you got to give credit to the Wildcats in this one.
Yeah, because like you said, I mean, basically Enterprise, the first set was down big, came back. Second set, down big, came back. And then this set, they've been down big, so maybe
it looks like they're
coming back. Yeah, it looks like they're coming back now. But
wow.
the Tigers with a big I think it was Gabby Stringer there with the hit, or that might have been Faison again, actually.
Yeah, Lindsay Faison just absolutely took over this set. And she's sitting down for just a minute, I would assume.
Yeah, now the Tigers with a 3-point lead here in this third set. Almost dropped there by Brittany. Now Conley Etheridge just loops one over there, and it's going to be a point. And Conley Etheridge, you know, we've seen later in these sets, Conley Etheridge has come alive. Like, you don't really see her in the first part of the set, but in the second part of the set, you always see her come alive. And she's just scoring a lot in this game already. And now Etheridge going to take the serve here.
Nice dig from the Wildcats. Really good dig.
Etheridge almost gets the point
Bodies
there.
are flying around on this rally.
I know. Etheridge saves that one there, and then Stringer tries to hit that one over.
Nice job from Stringer not touching the net.
Yeah, she's been very good about that, not touching the net.
Etheridge.
Stringer again, and Stringer gets the point.
That's where the height comes to your advantage if you're Auburn.
Stringer with the point there, so that's going to make it 18-13 in this third set.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, the student section is lightening up over there.
It's actually the wrestling team in the front row there. Now Tigers going to take the set here. And just absolute finessed it there. And
another ace for the Tigers.
19-13. We saw this actually last set. It was 19-13 about this time, and another timeout there by Coach Graham.
This might be just the spot where they took a timeout last time. And,
yeah.
I mean, you know, they came back a little bit. The Tigers eventually held on. But this is just a really entertaining set so far. I mean, we've said it the whole time. 10th grader Lindsay Faison just absolutely lighting it up. I mean, it seems like everyone's doing their part. Gabby Stringer doing a really nice job in the middle, making her presence known. Yeah, what have you seen, Grace?
I mean, honestly, it's been great. You got Faison out there in this set. You had Etheridge in the last set, and then the first set. I mean, it was about everybody. So, I mean, the whole team's contributed tonight with scoring, and the Tigers have just been able to. They've just been able to score a lot.
Yeah, no doubt. Tigers still on serve.
The Tigers would serve. Almost hit the ground there. And it will there. And the Tigers are up 20-13 now.
Really nice effort from the Wildcats to...
Tigers are 5 points away now.
Yeah.
From winning this game at home.
5 points of sweep.
Yep. And that one hits the ground. 21-13 now. The Tigers are just putting it on.
A nice job from Ella Blackstock. A nice effort from Blackstock to try to keep Wildcats in that rally, but just too good of an ace here from the Tigers.
And the Tigers are going to serve it again here. About the third or fourth time in a row.
Nice dig.
Yeah, you can see Williams has not been out there for Enterprise. And now Etheridge is going to loop that one over, but that's going to be out of bounds. And the Wildcats are going to get a point there. So 21-14 now for for Auburn. And I mean,
only so many points the Wildcats can play with here.
Yeah. Now serve from the Wildcats.
Really nice serve.
Etheridge is going to get it again, and Etheridge loops that one over, and just, I mean, absolute incredible dump there for the Tigers. And now 22-14, we're 3 points away.
No one else you'd want there back serving. Seems like Zoe Stowe is really composed back there and keeps the Wildcats on their toes.
Now Stowe's going to serve this one here. Wildcats trying to keep it alive.
Nice dig from Etheridge.
And Etheridge can hit it again, but a good block there by the Wildcats. That was incredible.
Yeah, Morgan Williams. That's that D1. Sorry, that was Britton. Morgan Williams just subbed in.
And a serve by the Wildcats.
Stephanie
Now,
Hill.
Etheridge loops it over again. Almost another
Shot from
dunk.
Flax.
That's going to be out of bounds, actually. It's stayed out of bounds. So the Tigers now 23-15 and 2 points away from match point, which will sweep. And I mean, don't forget to stay tuned for AHS post game, where me and Charlie are going to break down the game. After this.
Yeah, nice job from Kinney on Wildcats to keep that one alive. Just a little bit too much heat on that return.
Looks like Enterprise going to get the point there after it barely
Yeah,
went
that's
out.
huge for the momentum shift. Kind of. I mean, keep them in it just a little bit.
Yeah, 23-16 now. The Wildcats going to take the serve here.
And not
Wildcats with the
not
serve.
much life in this Wildcats team.
That's going to be over the head of Stowe, and that's going to make it 24-16.
It's gonna be game point.
It's going to be game point here. And Coach Wheatley getting the crowd amped up, and everybody in the stadium getting amped up. The student section is excited. Coach Wheatley.
Goodness, he is getting them hyped up in there. Looks like Etheridge on the serve to close this one out.
Etheridge with the serve.
Nice dig from the Wildcats.
And Stringer Faison actually almost got that over there. Now Faison going to hit it back, but then Williams hits
That's
it back.
gonna do it.
That's going to be out of bounds, and that's going to do it, and the Tigers are going to win. Tigers win 3-0 in sweep.
The Enterprise Wildcats.
Enterprise Wildcats, so that's a big win for the Tigers tonight against the Enterprise Wildcats. And Coach Wheatley already making a statement win
Huge statement win for
in the
Coach Wheatley.
first home game for the Auburn High Tigers in volleyball. I mean, what a win for Coach Wheatley and his squad, and great win for this Tigers team.
Yeah, don't forget to stay with us. We'll be right back for the post-game show.
welcome to AHS Postgame. We just watched the Auburn Volleyball team beat Enterprise Wildcats, and I'm joined by my co-host, Charlie McGowan. Charlie, what did you see in this game?
Just pure dominance from the Tigers on just every aspect of their game. Everyone played their part just really nicely, and yeah, just they did a really good job of staying composed, and just even when they had a slight little like
Miscue?
Yeah, miscue. Sorry, I couldn't think of the
you're
word. Even when they had a slight miscue, they didn't really like get down on themselves. They stayed composed and they like just fought back in this one.
Yeah, I mean the Wildcats got swept 3-0. What things do they need to improve going into their next matchup?
They had a good amount of miscues and just like miscommunications between just cleaning that up. And I mean, you just gotta give credit to Auburn. They did a really good job on just like finding their people and finding what was hot for them and just keep hammering down on it.
Yeah, I mean, you saw, like you said, miscues. You saw Enterprise had some net violations in that game, which probably could have paid a factor, could have got them a set win maybe. But that's going to do it for AHS postgame, and we hope to see you guys Friday when Auburn football takes on Vestavia Hills, and that's going to do it.